Language discrimination in the U.S. through policies and the lack of policy. What is language discrimination? According to languageeducationpolicy.org, language discrimination is the unequal treatment of individuals on the basis of their proficiency or their way of using the language. According to Harvard professor Zeynep Beikont, the English-only language policies in schools were further reinforced by the Nationality Act, which identified English fluency in 1940 and then English literary skills in 1950 as a naturalization requirement. Though assimilationist views were entwined with policies such as the Nationality Act of 1940, in the U.S. Supreme Court case Meyer v. Nebraska, the Supreme Court found it to be unconstitutional to impose English in school through coercive methods. After World War II, views on multilingualism softened, and later programs such as the Coral Way bilingual program were developed. This led up to the Civil Rights Movement and the eventual abolishment of the English literacy requirement for voting in 1965. Title VI of the Civil Rights Act, 1964, declared that no person in the U.S. shall, on the grounds of race, color, or national origin, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subject to discrimination under any program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. In 1968, the Bilingual Education Act helped the language minority students by stating a preference for bilingual programs in their education. In 1974, the Supreme Court made a landmark decision in the case of Lau v. Nichols, ruling that schools must accommodate language minority students' linguistic and academic needs in special programs for at least some period of time. In 1998, California passed legislation that made public schools teach only in English. Arizona passed similar legislation in 2000, followed by Massachusetts in 2002. In 2014, California passed Proposition 58, which repealed Proposition 227, the legislation that mandated English-only classrooms. Linguistic diversity across the globe is a present and growing reality that must be conceptualized as both a strength and opportunity for meaningful and effective school change. Heineke. Linguistic diversity must be celebrated in our policies, not discriminated against.